Hi there, I'm Ryan Kennedy, and today we're going to look at this tricky little short-sighted shot that we've got where the pin is cut just barely on the green, and then even beyond the pin it actually starts to run away. So there's a couple different ways that we can play this shot, so let's go over what's kind of going through my mind while trying to hit this. Now, the first one we're going to look at is hitting a little lower shot. So we're going to try to bump it into the slope and let it run up. And so as I'm looking at this, this is going to be a stroke that's much more like a putting stroke. And I'm trying to find out where I want to land the ball. So as I'm taking my practice strokes, I'm looking for that spot. Looking for it. As soon as I feel one that feels good, I'm still looking at where I want this thing to land. Okay, that worked out pretty good. There's version number one. Keep it low, get it on the ground fast. Now there's pretty simple mechanics going on there. There's not a whole lot of motion, there's not a whole lot of loft. So let's look at the next way we can hit this shot. We're going to use a little bit more loft now. And now visually and as far as my prep goes, I'm looking at the same stuff. Where do I want the ball to land? Now I've added loft to this club and I'm picking something a little further. I'm going to try to fly it all the way up onto the green and see if I can get it to stop. Let me make a few practice strokes. Okay, that felt good. Okay, a little shorter where I wanted to land it, still effective. Hopefully I can make that putt. Last way we can hit this shot is to really start to get some wrist motion going to try to get the ball lofted and get a little bit more spin on it. Now, pre-shot wise, I'm still looking at the same stuff. Where do I want to land it? In this case, I'm going to look at right in between those two balls that are up there. Now, again, as I'm making my strokes here, I'm looking at where I want it to go, trying to visualize the trajectory for each shot. And as soon as I feel a good one, I'm going to let it go. Okay, I hit my spot. Looks like it would have been pretty good if it hadn't bounced on the other ball. But you can see there's a pretty simple, a pretty tricky shot that you can find 3 different ways to get that thing close, get it up and down. Your job is to figure out what's the best way for you. What are you most confident at, and what shot do you see when you walk up?